What's up, everybody? I got Omni here. What's going on there, Omni?
Yeah. Yo, how's it going?
Still trying to figure out your stuff.
Well, there. I'm online, by the way, if you need to join.
Alrighty, I'll join on you here. Let's see.
Power transfer, please. Let's try this then instead. Okay, so explosives.
What's going on, Tommy?
Strikes. Let's see.
Cryo. Omni with the yo-yo. Oh yeah, Omni's always got the yo-yo.
Well, we're always back and forward, so you know, yo.
Oh yeah. You know this. I'm gonna play around, try this weapon tonight, but I just know already that I'm not gonna want to use it for very long. Maybe even only one run. The old gravity weapon, where the balls drop to the ground. The charged shot on it is kind of cool. It sprays them everywhere. I put what did I put on it?
What's that called?
I put burning strikes on it. Hopefully it helped. It's called Tinkerer's Protonic Diffuser.
Yeah, that was the other type that I've been looking. I was wanting to get, but it was hard to.
It looks really cool, but the effectiveness I don't think is going to be there. But let's
shot type?
That's it. That's the shot type. That Tinkerer's.
No,
oh, it's 1.1 second with 2 projectiles, and then the charged shot sprays the whole group. However many that is. Looked like 15 or so.
Again.
It's hard to say.
I was going to say a point up more. Yeah, probably a good 10, 15. Because 15 seems to be our thing, you know, with our mana bomb, well, with our our bots.
Yeah, we're going to be queuing up public matches there, Lawrence. So you'll, we're on the US West server, and you'll want to just look for the title. And I would definitely advise you guys, don't wait until you see it on stream. Start looking for the match before, you know, like when we end a match, because you know we're going to be joining another. Anyway, you're going to have to, you're the boss man here, Omni. You're going to have to queue it up. Yeah, I'll hop in the Steam group too, just because. Let me do that as well. Where you at, little Steam group? Can't leave the Steam group out, you know. It just wouldn't be right. I mean, considering
we could do that if you want. We could have just done private for Steam.
Oh, we could have, but figure why not do the best of both worlds?
Too late now. Too late now.
Oh yeah.
Better join quick.
Oh, I didn't get it. I'll have to rejoin on you.
Well, you better do it fast.
I'm trying. I'm going as fast as I can.
That looks like a...
Nope.
No chance. I'll have to back out then.
Say sorry, everybody.
You suck, man.
What's going on there, Shinobi?
It must not be partying up properly even though you join in on me. We must actually have to do a party like...
I don't know. Are you out?
I'm at a tavern now.
That's what it is. You have to do the manual partying thing now. Which, I mean, it's just something we're going to have to get used to. A few people, Tommy.
I see Twinkie here as well. And he's off.
Oh, you don't want to see my DPS with this weapon. This changed nothing. I'm playing with toys. My DPS is awful.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I guess I'll join that guy's party.
Yeah, well,
yeah, the DPS on this thing is going to be absolutely terrible. But it's going to be fun. Celebration's decent if you want to use ability power on your EV. However, if you're going hero damage, like most people do, you're not going to want that one. I'm significantly higher than that with a McManus. This changed nothing. I usually am more around the 6 to 8 million range. And then with Lucky Charge Shot crits, I can get well over 30 million. Just by myself with my pet. But, you know, of course that requires some lucky procs.
Okay, let's see if this works with people then. Let's see.
Exclamation, what is it? Exclamation EV? Is that what it is? I can't remember the...
It's just EV2, isn't it? For what one?
For the little bot command. That's terrible. I don't even remember my own bot commands.
Oh no, Cryo made it in.
Sweet! We gonna get a little Cryo action here? Who we got here? Oh, Cryo and Twinkie!
Yeah. Twinkie was waiting as well. Give me all light mana.
What's going on, Jamie? Oh, you want it all? Oop, I guess I gotta hit that button, huh?
Yeah, yes, I want the mana.
Alright. Oops. If you want it, I'm not complaining. I figure you owe me a few anyway after yesterday.
Well, I want to try something, so... I want to see if it's going to work with people, so... We shall see.
Well, dang, Tommy, thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it a ton, man. What the heck is wrong with Streamlabs? There it goes. Hey, you are the best. Streamlabs taking his time there. Cryo. Every time I see that skin, I instantly look to see if it's Cryo. We're on the U.S. West, Daniel. I think, isn't that right, Omni? We're on U.S. West?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It should be NA West.
Or yeah, NA West. This thing is gonna do nothing, but I'm gonna have fun doing it. So what are you going for? The trifecta here? That's more than 3. You got the flame aura, lightning strikes, a blaze balloon, a geyser. What, no protons, man? What, you don't like the EV?
You know, you're like... Try to do it without the EV is the challenge.
Well, why on earth?
No, shush. Yes.
Why on earth would you want to do anything without the EV? It just seems kind of wrong.
You're gonna do the pew pew. Okay, that's enough. Right.
Hey, what's up, Ponners? Yeah, been a while. How you been?
Is enough.
Pardon me. Let me mute this for a sec. Lose a lung over here. Just we got none of that happy time here in the Pacific Northwest this year. It went right from insanely hot to rain. Usually there's a couple of weeks that are really pleasant out, you know, in between. But the rain started already today, which is really early. It usually doesn't start until like November. But it'll probably go away. It probably won't last long.
Okay, that's the last time.
Yeah, this canister is definitely... I can't really suggest using it, to be honest. I'm doing it just for novelty purposes. And I want to see. I mean, I've never used it. I'm getting bad numbers on the dummy. There's no doubt about that. Like, probably almost as low as, like, maybe a 1/6. I mean, really low. Almost to the 10% mark. Not quite, but probably almost to 10%. Maybe 15 or 20% of what I get from the McManus. So I'm not thinking this is actually going to work out. This will probably be a one-run thing here. But we'll see. I mean, it might be fun to use. I've never used it. All the time I've played the EV, I've never even bothered testing this weapon. I'm actually, with the changes to heat generation and the shot types, a lot of people don't realize that the heat generation was also revisited on every weapon cam. So not only did the shot types get slightly modified, but the heat generation did too. So there may be... I'm going to bust my second EV out sometime this weekend in Go Ability Power. Just to try it out, because, I mean, it seems like you could keep your heat really, really down now.
Work. Damn it.
Well, you know it's going to work on me.
Nah, it's not hitting this flyer down here, though.
Not hitting the flyers?
It's just this 88 over here.
It's
I've still got 10 though, so I can't exchange it. Yeah, I'm thinking I'll just have to exchange it.
Yeah. I mean, it's stopping everything at the lanes. There's a couple of lady orcs sneaking by, but that's about it.
There's a flyer somewhere. Sneaky.
Sneaky flyer?
Just upgrade the fire up front, pretty much, the blaze balloon.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know about this one. I don't know how long it's going to make it. Really, you have to just try them out and see which one you like the best, outer tail. I mean, personally, I don't think we're going to be able to get better numbers with anything other than a McDougar's or a McManus.
Just repair the walls and then get the blaze balloons and the flamethrowers and then the lightning, pretty much, in that light.
Jeez, you're very instructional this evening, Omni.
The upgrades need to be done like in a certain way, so
I'm just messing with you, man.
That's all that is.
So I can't upgrade this flamethrower here, is what you're saying? I'm rebelling. I did it. What's going on, Macro? Yeah, I don't think this one... I think this one's going to come pretty low in the race there, outer tail. Like I said, I'm playing with it just kind of for novelty purpose, but the numbers I can get out of it on the dummy are really bad.
Got any mana? Cryo? Eh?
I got 41, if that'll help you out.
I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take it. Good idea to pull mana on this one,
because it's flimsy.
Just don't really have much in the way of upgrades over here, so like putting an upgrade into something at the wall's handy.
You think it makes it easier to aim, huh? See, I think it makes it harder to aim. I like the projectile to go exactly where I aim it. I don't like the gravity weapons, even like the old like the old Betsy weapon and the old armored cleanser shot. I never really liked those. I mean, I liked the weapons, but I didn't like the shot. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Now, my aiming is awful, too. I find it really difficult to hit flyers with this one. Now, this one won't be as bad because the shot spreads out so much. But, like, with those Huntress, the old Huntress and Apprentice weapons, I found it very difficult to hit flyers. But, I mean, it's to each his own. I'll freely admit that my aim sucks. No doubt about it.
Ooh, Cryo is down.
Cryo down, Cryo down. See, Cryo, that's what you get for upgrading that wall. What next? Same thing, or?
But just follow, like I was saying, yeah, just make sure like you balance out the blaze balloon, the flame aura, and then the lightning strikes pretty much.
Alright.
So okay,
How's this
just
flyer lane gonna hold up?
Yeah, now that I've got an upgrade into it, it should be fine.
All
That
right.
one on the far side should be fine on its own. This one over here could probably do with an upgrade though. Because this one's got to cover pretty much like 4 lanes. Pretty much. Yeah, just focus the damage up front pretty much and it should be good.
See, flyers used to be a bigger deal than they are now. The Skyguard Tower became so insanely effective that it made flyers kind of a joke. But like the way the game used to be, if you didn't manually go kill the flyers and give your Skyguard or whatever you used a little help, you're gonna lose that match, or you had a good chance of losing it, because the flyers were a lot more menacing then. It was a lot more of a threat. You know, you had to attend to it. But the flyers stayed the same, but the Skyguard got ridiculously better. Nah, Tommy, the info here is stored server side. There's people that claim to do it, but I just don't see how. I mean, every time they would log off or whatever, their modded weapons would go away. You know, because it's not going to save the modded weapon on the server. Well, thank you very much, Josh. I do appreciate it a ton. You are the best, man.
You don't cry.
This thing's holding fine. I don't know what you're all worried about.
What are you talking about?
Thanks again, Josh. I really do appreciate it, man. This thing is holding up. There's not been any issues. Like, not hardly anything is making it past. Just a couple of lady orcs.
Oh no, I know that. But it's because the damage output's there, you know. Instead of like putting it into the walls, it's nice.
That's actually on all platforms right now, Exotic. It's immensely frustrating. I agree with you. Not being able to compare items right now. You can't compare items on any platform at the moment. It's a bug that came with that last update. It definitely will be addressed very quickly, I would guess, because it's kind of a big deal. You know, it's a huge quality of life thing.
Yeah, actually, with this build, our soul log goes by pretty damn quickly. Like,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
How many heroes is this you're using now? Is this requiring a bunch of swapping?
No, it doesn't.
All right, so you just have 4 heroes in your deck.
It's just 3 heroes, pretty much.
Oh yeah, I guess so, huh? You got what, monk, huntress,
like you could
squire,
easily use the AA from the monk instead of using the hailstorms.
Yeah. Welcome back there, Troy. Ha! That thing disappeared. Yeah, I just don't feel like I'm hitting for anything. I think after this match, for sure, I'm going to swap it back out to that other one I've been playing around with. Out of all the changes, I think I like that one the best. The DVI cable, Side calls it.
Nice. That's how you should handle yourself, to be honest.
Zappa! What's going on, Wyatt? How you doing, man? Geysers are nice just for the assassins. I think geysers go unappreciated as far as dealing with the assassins. Now, there's just so many routes. You know, Sparkle Party, all the various stuns, just having high health, whatever. But geysers are like, they're instant assassin removal. On command. Ooh, I should have looked to see if this would shoot through a geode. I can't imagine it would, but...
I don't think it would either, like...
Just see before anybody one-shots this. I want to see if I do any damage to it. Don't one-shot it, please. Let's see. No, too late. Cryo one-shot it. Ooh, this side's getting hammered on a little. Down below. Oh, crap. Right in the drink. I hope you got it.
It's okay, whoever else it was Twinkie.
Yeah, Robert, I'm in the Steam group right now. Anybody can feel free to join on us there. And then we're also doing them public, so if you don't feel like dealing with the Steam group, just look for the public game, and you can join on us that way. Yeah, this weapon is just not getting it done.
Any legendaries?
I didn't get anything.
Rather not have heal damage.
Alright, this thing's gotta go. I think I'm just gonna go back to that blue one for now.
It's a pity too, if you didn't want it, you could have gave it to me, but you can't even do that. I would have gave you 1,000,000 gold for it.
Million,
no.
huh?
No.
A cool mill. I think you like DD1 a lot better. Well, I mean, it's definitely got it. It's a different game, you know.
I haven't played it from start to finish. It
What's
would
that,
be nice
DD1
to.
or this?
Yeah, DD1. It would be nice to.
I told you
But
my
it's
DD1 thing.
It's got quite a lot. Yeah, I know. It's unfortunate that yours is like that. Otherwise, you know. Ooh, I haven't tried it on this map yet.
Well, I guess everybody did that. You know, it did that for everybody. Sold all their loot on the ground.
Yeah.
What, you wanted to do it again, or?
Oh yeah, because I still haven't tried it on a couple
Alright.
maps.
Alright, so it looks like we got a spot opening up. I don't know what Omni titled it. What did you title it?
It's OJ.
Well, there you go. So look for that one. This one I just think has more novelty to it. I mean, there's no, none of them are competing with McManus, I don't believe. But this one definitely seems to have a lot of novelty to it. Who we got here? Morph. Welcome, Morph. Oh, that sucks there, Bobby. Random game freezing up on you. I'm anxious to see what they do with the Countess and the Ranger. I mean, there's definitely an opportunity for some cool stuff there. I'm really looking forward to both of them for that aspect.
Okay, this one would be tougher. Still want to try on this one. Hopefully I've got enough DD to do this. I hope sure.
Will there be an Xbox stream soon? Yeah, you know it. This is kind of my Friday night, even though it's Saturday night or Sunday morning for most of you. But my wife, she's at work right now. But when she gets off, she's off the next 2 days. So I generally don't stream on Sunday or Monday. Plus, you know, we are American football fans, and season starts tomorrow. So there's going to be... I probably won't sleep tonight because the first game will be pretty early. Where when I usually go to bed at like 6 a.m. after the wife gets home, I usually go to bed then. But today I think I'm going to stay up. I'm originally from Northern Ireland, Tommy, but I live in Washington now. We moved to the U.S. when I was really little. You know, Twinkie, I used to. The fantasy football group that I played with were a bunch of coworkers from the casino I worked at. And this year they did not invite me. I don't know why. Now, I did win last year, but I don't know what I'm doing. I just got lucky, you know. Or actually, I didn't win. I came in second though, but I was in the money. But yeah, I didn't get invited back this year. What's going on, Pug? 144p. I wouldn't watch it in 144p, man.
Yeah, that must.
I personally wouldn't do it. I would do something else. I mean, I don't want you to leave. But at the same note, I wouldn't want to watch that. Well, no, I know how I did it. I studied up all the numbers and all, Twinkie, but I just don't know. You know, I didn't like spend hours every week researching and all that. You know, I looked up, I mean, I understand the game, and I looked up, you know, all the pertinent stats and all that good stuff. So, I mean, I made educated decisions, but it wasn't like there was people in the little league that we played with that had, like, been in the running, like, 5 years in a row and stuff like that, and I beat a bunch of them out, and they got a little bitter, I guess. But, I mean, most of them, even the guy that ran it was an older guy. He was actually my boss. He really knew what he was doing, but he was really laid back about it. He's like, you know, you have good years and you have bad years. Yeah, the gun witch is awesome. But there's no maximum ascension. Oh, I feel you guys. I have my connection issues as well. I'm hoping to, well, I think our moving may end up getting postponed a little bit. We were planning on moving pretty soon, but looks like now we may have to tough it out. My wife's mom is retired and lives down in Mexico. And her dad passed away last year. So she's wanting, you know, obviously she went down there then, but she's wanting to go spend a little time with her mom, and it's just not going to work out where we're going to be able to move. And her, you know, because she would have to start a new job and all that stuff if we moved. So they're not gonna, she's not gonna be able to get a new job and then say, oh yeah, by the way, next month I want to take 3 weeks off. They would.
Yeah, a bit sketchy, I think, but there we go. Sorry.
They would tell her no. Nah, not moving for better internet. My son is going to be stationed up by Seattle, and we live in Washington now already. So it's not like it would be a huge move or anything, but we're going to go. He's going to be in Seattle for 5 years. In the Navy. So we were going to try to get a little bit closer to Seattle. And one of my requirements, of course, was having better internet. But that's not the purpose of the move. Now, that would be one of the deciding factors of exactly where, though. That is for dang sure. You sure Omni has a room? Omni, can I come sleep on the floor at your house, man?
Vice versa. We'd just be gaming all the time, man. I don't know if the waifu would be happy with that.
Yeah, probably not. I hope that she doesn't, you know, when we move, I hope she doesn't work in the same type of situation at the hospital, but that's where all our training is in. Like the Alzheimer's ward and with the people with dementia and stuff like that. I couldn't do it.
I'd definitely say putting up into the trap at the wall, like, and then still do the blaze balloon.
Alright.
I didn't even get that much mana as well. Yeah, I haven't got any that time.
Yeah, that would be good, Josh. That's for sure. I'm not sure exactly, Dan. I think they're in that. There's a playlist called like just builds that work or something like that. I'm not positive. I think that's the playlist it's in. Good evening to you too.
Hello.
That's coming from the geyser traps. It's a shard. Explosive surprise, I think it's called.
Yep.
No, I did have it in guides and tutorials, but everybody was like, well, yeah, of course you could do it. You have all this gear. It's like that wasn't the point I was trying to prove in the video. The point I was trying to make in the video is that the game is about gear and not about Ascension, you know? But everybody's like, yeah, big deal. It was not that easy to do either. It wasn't like I just threw everything down and just steamrolled, you know? But I'm pretty sure it's in that builds that work one. I tell you what, I really want to get a legendary version of this weapon. I want to be able to give it a fair shot against the McManus just for testing.
Oh, have you still not got an actual legendary one?
No. I saw a purple one drop, but it had funky substats on it, like had like ability power and some elemental damage or something like that. Ah, crap, I just started spamming, sorry. I ended up upgrading your flame R's too.
Oh no, that's fine, like it'll work. It's doing well, like.
Yeah, I mean, the crit chance shard is what is the real reason. You know, it's not that I had the gear; it's that I had that crit chance shard in. That's what really did the trick. But I mean, my first Xbox Chaos 7 win was legit, and all I had done is played completely 100% solo up until then. So I had no chance of people, you know, saying I was not doing it proper. Got no carries, and I was like Ascension 128, I want to say, something along those lines. I still stick by that. I think to this day the only requirement level for Ascension to complete the entire game is, for most players, is going to be being 60 Ascension and having your crit chance maxed. Where was that?
To the top left.
Come on, Gaza, get to work. Hey, what's up, Gabe? How you doing? Well, your Ascension doesn't decide your drops in any way whatsoever. It's 100% based off of your loot that you already have.
Da.
I'm pretty confident with a monk boost. This is a roller one-shotter here. We're gonna have to try that at some point. I mean, not in a 4-man group, it won't be, but in a 2-man, I think it will one-shot rollers with a monk boost. Well, awesome there, Simon. Thanks for swinging by. I use a medallion there, Nacro, on my volcanoes. What do you use on your volcanoes, Omni? A marker or medallion?
I haven't used volcanoes in actually quite a while.
I'm actually gonna do some volcano spam builds, I think, later on this weekend. just some ridiculously silly slam down stuff grind builds, you know. All your loot is based off of the gear of your best geared hero. So basically, you want to have one hero that you focus on, that you put all of your gear onto that hero, all the best gear you find, and then that will make better stuff drop for you. Yeah, I use a medallion for sure. But yeah, I was gonna do, I mean, I thought about it on this one. Figured, you know, throw some fishers down, like one fisher on each lane just to deal with the geodes.
Anyone upgrade this?
I only have 28.
Yeah.
Upgrade what? I don't have enough to upgrade anything anyway.
The hailstorm, just because it's not got nothing in it.
It's got
you
nothing?
See it, it's right here. You see it, it's up right there.
I don't have enough to upgrade it yet. It only needs health if you're using it as a wall. If you're using it like to try to block a lane, you're gonna want to. Whoa! I got punched in the face. If you're wanting to use it to block a lane, then you're gonna want to put health on it for sure. Congrats there, Enrique. Yeah, there's some stuff on my channel. I would look at that Xbox playlist as the most current. You're really liking that adept, huh? You've been playing her a lot.
It's just for the better roll for the...
Oh, for the Armageddon, that's right. I forgot you were going for that.
It's better, the better rolls, it seems, when I'm using her.
Versus an apprentice, it's going to be the same thing.
Here, bubble trouble, man.
Oh, I can have no problem with her. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's not going to be any better than the apprentice. The rolls won't.
Why lies?
How do you figure?
Lies. Just shenanigans, okay? Just shush.
Hey, just your crappy luck with your apprentice. So now you've kicked the poor guy to the curb. Is that how it is?
Come on. It's in importance. Come on. Come on. Come on. I like
terrible.
This on the ground.
I forgot to upgrade your stupid pew pew tower there. Which one? Where is it? I don't even see it.
Right next to the throne.
Oh. I thought you were standing out here when you said to do that.
It's okay, it's had its love. even though you didn't give it any. It's alright.
No love.
It's sad because you didn't give it any.
Man, my voice keeps breaking up here today. You just have to switch regions, Simon. If you go out to the title screen, you can manually select the region, and we're on the NA West region.
What again? Is he not dead yet?
There's only 6 mobs left, man. Don't worry about the defenses.
Don't panic.
Just pew pew them.
Just pew pew. Yeah, just
give
shoot
me the old
man.
left right.
Just blast them in the face, in the eye.
They're pricey. I mean, you do get what you pay for. It's a good wall for sure, but you have to pay for it. No doubt about that. All right, come on. Is there going to be a gold box here at any point this evening? What the heck? What's up there, Mama? I don't know if Mama knows. That's Beastie, Mama. I'm doing good in Souls. So what are we doing? Are we going out and making a new game, or are we... What are we doing?
Yeah, we could do.
Okay.
Bye-bye, Twinkie. Bye-bye.
Thanks there, Jared. I appreciate it. You are the best. Actually, gonna have some custom emotes coming here pretty soon. It's not. It looks like it's still not there yet. I got approved for the. Well, I didn't get approved. I got chosen for the YouTube sponsor beta program, which is just amazingly kick butt. I've been trying to get into that thing for a year. And you know, it's of course it's modeling it off of Twitch's subscriber service type thing. But it looks like my little custom emote is not gone through. I actually just submitted it a couple hours ago, so I would guess it's probably gonna take a couple days until it's there. But I'll get a little. I got a little juice slice thing. Anyway, I was pretty stoked about it. I haven't done the leaderboards in a while, Necro. I was actually gonna start trying the leaderboards again here not too long ago, and then there was a bug where they weren't reporting the scores. So I just said the heck with it. I'll definitely get back into it though. The team leaderboards are not legit, so I won't be doing those, I don't think. All it requires is one person to be willing to keep their name off the leaderboards, and the other person can get all the points, basically. You good to go?
Yep.
Did you put a ascension requirement or anything?
No, not really.
Okay. Well, I put 1, just to make sure they'd completed the campaign first. I mean, I have a lot of fun with the leaderboards. I like, you know, it requires some practice, and on all levels. I mean, in the lower chaos tiers, you really got to use your head and think out what you're doing. I love the whole concept of it. Adds some replayability. Yeah, it's all first come, first serve there, Robert. Public match, so... Hey, what's going on there, Stanley? No, I'm not giving it up.
Oh, come on.
Stanley wants to build, let him build. Fine with me. You turning down carries on me? Are you kidding me? You really gonna turn down a carry?
I was having fun.
Oh, I need to go back to the long dark Necro.
I was the one getting all the top scores.
See, it depends on how you do it though. Like if you do your build and build it out, and then right before you hit G, I join the match, I would end up getting ridiculously high score. Because I'd get what you get plus an extra 40% for not being present while any towers were built. It's you know, it's got some ways to go, you know. The whole program does, but I mean, we knew that already. We knew that up front.
That's why we haven't scummed it yet on the leaderboards.
Well, I mean, the single-player leaderboards are legit. The Chaos 7 runs, they take practice. You can't just go and do a Chaos 7 run and... I mean, you might be able to get your name on the leaderboard, but you're not going to be near the top, even in the top 10. And if... I mean, it's definitely, you got to practice. It's difficult. I don't really... This isn't my favorite EV skin, I don't think, but I just really wish that there was some more. I think the EV needs more skins. I always recommend the EV2 there, Truby, but it's up to you, really, you know? Do I eat ramen noodles? All the time. Nothing like a little, what's that chemical? MSG or whatever. That's some tasty stuff. She needs a Mega Man skin. That is for certain. Gunwitch be good in C4. Gunwitch is good everywhere. I mean, as long as you've got the builders, you know. The Gunwitch is good in all tiers. This is not a very good weapon I'm using here, Pug. I'm just playing with it, trying to find a new one. It's a polearm canister with that Gibbler's 45th grid locker on it. It's actually really, really good. The charged shot is against rollers. But it just doesn't proc very often. So the thought process there, I'm still using charged shot, but the thought process there is you could just manually charge it up, but you have to keep an eye on the heat. You know, because your charged shot, right click, you know, it generates heat, of course. Where if it just pops off from you shooting, it generates no heat.
Pew! Pew pew!
Every time you try to download it, it crashes. That sucks. No fun there. That's the Dryad. Everything, almost everything here is the Dryad. The bees, the slime. The trees, of course.
Out the way, bees.
Yeah, the Dryad's beast. It's the flavor of the month right now. No doubt about it.
Slimes.
Well, a combination. I mean, the bees are back, but adding a slime to the mix just gives you that upfront face roll. That, and they're good against rollers, you know.
Go, my little minions, go! Boing, boing, boing.
Boy, I tell you, if this thing just shot a tiny bit faster, it would be the funnest thing ever. It actually looks like it may be going through those little shieldies. The little shield goblins. I told some people in Discord earlier that it wasn't, but it looks like it may be. I can't tell if it's the proton and the bees that's killing them. What the heck was that? I just got owned by something. I don't even know what it was. Yeah, the charged shot on it just doesn't proc enough, and that makes it so you don't want to use it, you know? You end up wanting to use something, you know, charged shot procs on like the McManus all the time. But it's definitely a cool weapon. No doubt about it. What's going on there, Ducato?
Let's go, go, go. Who's holding this up? Let's go. Want to play, shoot some stuff. Good. There we go. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Die. Die.
I don't even know what I would want to take in the other shard slot, though. If I got rid of charged shot and just manually set this one off, I have no clue what I would even want to take.
That's probably when I'd want a rolling elemental in.
Yeah.
You can just...
Nice, Bradley. Got you a pen of 3. That's awesome. Come on, Bubble, die.
Oh no! Bubble trouble. Come get some.
It's definitely, I mean, it's 2 shots by yourself. But if you had a monk in the mix, I really think you could one-shot this. Sundering Blow, yeah, that's a thought. I wish it charged up a little bit quicker. I guess it's not that slow. It's like, what, you know, 1.5, 2 seconds? I'd have to time it and see how many you can pop off. It also makes it kind of fun to play with that big boy too. The big boy shard for the bots, because you can insta detonate it. You know. Well, of course, as soon as I say that, I fail miserably at it. Oh, I'd love to see a change to the buff beam and the boost star, Bradley. I think that would be very good. I think you'd see a lot more. I mean, those used to be used all the time. I used them all the time. I know Omni used them all the time.
Maybe.
But they're just, it's just not worth it now, you know? I mean, it's a novelty to use it. Like, I've been using it lately for the slow. But it's like I said, it's just a novelty. My bot went inside of the spawn, and that's why I can't shoot it. I feel so wronged. There we go. Had to pop another one outside. Just do your dailies every day, privileged, and keep grinding it out. It's a shard called Pumpkinator. There, Robert. Bolting ship, what up? You know, the main thing is don't miss out on a daily and do the weekly every week. Besides that, you know, it's just about grinding it out.
Just play as much as you can, really.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the...
as fast as you can, I suppose.
That's the obvious choice, you know. Well, that's the key, is play as fast as you can. I mean, when you're really on a grind, the best thing you could do, to be honest, is either play solo matches or play with somebody else that will multi-build with you, and you build half and they build half. That way you're not waiting for people to hit G, you're not waiting for people to load in, all that stuff. And then the mobs have lower health, so they burn a lot quicker. And get the maps down to where you're running them in under 10 minutes. Oh, I'm doing good there, Cacti. How are you?
The old, well, it's not old, but the weapon mans in Flame Orange is a good way to go.
There's no max there, Luke. It's unlimited. Now there's a maximum effectiveness where you'll run out of places to put points in. And that's actually different for every hero. Yeah, you can't be shooting it from that far away at a boss. Not enough of the projectiles hit him. I think that's to keep people from being able to buy their way to the top. There, Jared. I don't know that for sure, but that would be my guess. Nah, you can't one-shot a roller with a gun witch in Chaos 7. You can do it pretty quick, though. What's going on, Wrecked? How you doing? I mean, you might not one-shot it, but do you really need to one-shot it is what you have to ask yourself. Is 3 shots okay? You know? And I mean, all that... I mean, a gun witch will still burn a roller in just seconds. Exclamation GW in chat there, Luke is recording. Will give you the build that I personally use. I really like that Ice Needle build. It's gives you a lot of crowd control, and it just hits really hard. Uh, 10 to 20 matches is actually really quick to be awesome, so I think you're doing really good. If you can keep doing that all the way to Chaos 7, you'll be at Chaos 7 in like record time. I mean, like I've only got one item that's maxed, a max Chaos 7 piece right now, and I've easily put in 1,000 Chaos 7 matches. So you're way ahead of the curve, man. You're doing something right for sure. Nah, there's a cap in C7 where it won't go higher than that. What you doing there, Omni?
Oh, I was just selling off what I'd got on that last one.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
You want to build?
I don't care. If you, I mean, I got no objection to you guys building.
You will either build half or drop.
There you go. Have at it.
Okay, fine. Here you go then. Yes. Yes, I thought so.
What's that? Oh. No, you have to activate it. This one, the pet ability I use is Cyclone. I'm actually able to sell all on every platform privilege, so I'm not sure on that one. I can do sell all on the PlayStation and the Xbox. And on the PC, of course, as well. Will I ever make a boost? Oh, I did. I did a boost your frames FPS. There's a video on my channel. I mean, if you're like I do it, I go into the config settings and change it. But now you actually don't have to. Now the only thing you have to do is, where's it at? Oh, VSync. If you disable VSync, like if you've got a higher end machine and you disable VSync, then your frame rate will go way up. It'll become unlocked. Basically, the game is locked at 60 frames per second unless you take VSync off. And then when you take VSync off, it limits the cap to whatever your monitor refresh rate is. Oh, I'm not better than anybody else, Eggtastic. I just been playing longer. That's all. Alright, Dan, take it easy. Enjoy your day. Getting up all early. You used to actually have to go into the config file and manually change it. That was the video I did before, and then I forgot that they added in the VSync toggle. Man, that charge shot just does go all over the place sometimes. What's going on there, the Power Man? How are you? One of these days, I'm going to get a legendary version of this weapon, and I'm not going to know what to do with myself. It's really hard to test this weapon. I mean, you can test the charged shot, but it's difficult to get all of the little projectiles to hit your target. You know, of course, when you're testing it, you're testing it on the dummy. And if all the projectiles don't hit, then of course you don't get an accurate number. Speed shards for boots. They're from the campaign. One of the most important shards in the game. Everybody should have a whole handful of them. Get one of those bad boys on all your heroes.
I need me some crit strike ones.
Some what?
Critical strike ones.
Yeah, Gobu has like 60 of those or something ridiculous. I think I've had most of them. Gobu told me he is actually not using them that often. And I use them all on everybody just about. I guess it depends.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to DPS on them, it seems like a pretty good idea, you know? 10% crit. That's good stuff.
Yeah. For me, it's more about reinsuring those red numbers, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
My suggestion would be join the DD2 Discord there, Bents. You'll have no problem finding some matchmaking help there. Exclamation Discord in chat will get you a link to it. But that would be my suggestion. Oh, no doubt about that there, Ant. The Deadly Strikes grind is way OP.
It's always the shard that you really need.
Yep, that's just how it works. It's like this weapon. As soon as I find one and give up on the chase, I'll find 10 of them. You know, especially considering I want to start playing around with an ability power EV. And, you know, I'm pretty much know all the ins and outs of the hero damage EV. And I think I want to try an ability power one again, just for, you know, just to get a fair example, fair comparison between the two. Take that, Gribs. Oop, got a can. Oh, it was not. It was a green canister that was right in front of a legendary helmet. What hacks?
Unlucky.
Not a very good helmet either. Trendy with the tease hacks. Yep, that's definitely how it works there, Addict. No doubt about it. Same thing with me. I've got an absolute truckload of them now. I think I've got like 30 or 40 of them. And defense rate is even, I've got even more. You know, there was a time where you used defense rate on everything, no matter what. And now, pre-Chaos 7, you should really use defense rate on everything, no matter what. Or just about everything. But, anyway, like I said, there was a time where that was the main shard you had to use. And, now that I'm not using them as often, I see that I've actually got like 40 or 50 of them. And it's filling up bags. I ended up throwing them all in relics that I didn't want to get rid of. How to get inspiration. It's on a Gatto pet. Inspiration's the one that gives you mana back, right? Or are you talking about a shard? Oops, crap. Hit the wrong dang defense. Oh well, this tree's healthy now.
What you like? What you like?
I love the EV privileged. I highly suggest her. Super fun hero. I'm actually thinking on my other EV to go hero damage, ability power, and hero health, and not go crit. I know that seems a little absurd. I don't know if it's actually going to work, but I'm just wondering if the damage from the bombs and the death from above is consistent enough. You know, where I won't have to worry about it. Yeah, those potions are pretty helpful as far as biome. I used them too on the Xbox this last time through. You scroll down the maps on any game mode, there's a tab called Onslaught. Yeah, that actually just got added in with this patch, Twinkie. I don't know if that was like a super tease or exactly what the deal is. I mean, that's very teasy, you know. I'm gonna screenshot that and send them Twitter message giving them a hard time. That's just too dang teasy.
This is just 2 runs?
That's what we've been doing, is 2.
Okay.
You figure people can always rejoin if they want. Exclamation nuke in chat there, the power man. I'll get you a link to how I play my monk. I use it. I go hero damage, ability power, and hero health personally for that particular build. and just wreck it up. I want to look at that what Twinkie's talking about now, because a bunch of people have mentioned it. On any game mode. Oh, there we go. Yep, I saw new. Attack on... Where's it at, Twinkie? Or there it is, Onslaught. Nah. Teasers. Just nuke the power man. That's definitely a super tease right there. I thought that was just on the Xbox or something, but I guess not. It's on everything. Yeah, anyway, so when you're testing this weapon on the dummy, if you like if you just stand in front of the dummy and shoot it, go ahead and pop Automio. And you see it did 16 million damage, but if you noticed when the shot went off, a lot of those projectiles didn't hit. So the only way I've seen to get credit for all of them, and I don't even know that this is getting all of them. Let me wait for Automio to come back up here. "15 seconds." There we go. All right, so if you charge it up, oh crap! I didn't mean to let go. Let me let that expire there. Or is Automio going to keep attacking because I got this charge shot primed? It doesn't look like it. Alright, so if you go over to it and aim right down at the ground, and then hit Automio. Actually, I didn't get them all that time either, 13 million. So I guess that plan is out. It's very difficult to test this against the dummy. What about on this one? It's hard to say. It doesn't look like it. Anyway, I'm good to go whenever you are, if you want to queue us up. You the king, man. When will I be on Xbox again? I'm sure this weekend sometime. My wife is a big Xbox fan, so generally I lose the Xbox on Sundays and Mondays. But, I'm going to try to get some games in anyway. I need to get the gear, you know? I'm having terrible luck getting the higher end Chaos 7 pieces on the Xbox. There we go. That one hit, looked like it hit all of them. That was 20 million. Just from that one shot. And then you compound that against the roller. You're not going to queue us up on me? I'll queue us up then.
You got a proton beam there.
Do I have a proton beam? Of course I got a proton beam. Uh-oh. What was that? Stupid Windows update. Ugh. So irritating. Yeah, I mean daytime Sunday though, Luke. She works the night shift, so she's at work right at the moment. It's actually just barely Sunday for me, 15 minutes after. What do you want, Omni? I want to shoot stuff. What do you want to do? What do you want me to do here?
Yeah, no, but Morph's joined again. Like he's already had his two things.
Well, we'll give him one more. Robert, you can get one more in, but then you gotta let some other people join, man. Now then again, on the same note, we're not full yet. If they wanted to, they would be here already. How do you get destruction? I think
I'm not the leader either.
I think destruction is chaos 1, but I'm not 100% on that. Exclamation shards in chat. We'll get you the link to where all this stuff drops. Wrecked is coming. What's going on there, Calamite? How you doing? Which one's this? I can't hear it yet. Sounds like Nimbus almost. Oh. Yep. Nimbus it is.
Rage again. What happens if it was Juice's turn, though? You know?
I don't care. I'll build it.
I think the people want to see you build one eventually.
Yeah, they don't want to see my scrubby builds.
Lies. They want to see those flimsy walls.
They want to see the flimsy walls? Alright. How's that one?
Those flimsy.
It's flimsy. As far as Colossus goes, it is flimsy, but
it's the flimsiest.
The flimsiest Colossus I've ever seen.
The big boy flimsiest Colossus.
Who do we got with me? Mystic. I think that's like a ton of overkill right there, but whatever.
What is it that you've got on your protons? Power transfer, defense rate, and frosty beams.
Is that what I'm using? Let me look.
Yeah, on your...
I'm using defense crit, frosty beams, and power transfer.
Yeah. Speed and payload.
This may be too much in this lane. Not positive. Gonna try some other day. Alright, wrecked. Sorry, man. We need to get some runs in though. It's been too long.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, I should have put the Colossus over here.
You still can?
Yep,
You still can.
I still can. The laziest of all lazy builds.
You know what he's doing, people? He's throwing stuff on the ground again.
Threw it on the ground, that's right. Sometimes you just gotta do it.
It just has to be one of those things that has to happen.
The laziest of the lazies. See what happens when you make me build Omni? We go full meta.
No matter. I was planning on doing that on the last one.
What's going on there, Roma? How you doing? Hey, 80 left. Don't even know what to do. Don't know what to do with it. Here, I'll waste it. Bam! We are buffed. Or boosted, I should say. This is the NA West server. There, Attic.
Let's go.
Got no walls. I got with these skellies right here, man. Got a big old Colossus.
So you are right in a way. There's no walls.
What, you don't count my flimsy Abyss Lord as having walls?
I'm not too sure if you could call them walls exactly.
They're all in a pool there, Owen. So some, I don't know the numbers, the exact numbers, to be honest. I would be lying if I told you any. But there's like between like 30 and 35, I think, shards in each chaos tier. So yeah, like the pools that have 35 shards in them, those shards will be a little bit, have a low drop chance. Ain't nothing wrong with the Abyss Lord's walls. This one likes me, lets me stand on his shoulder. Thank you, Mr. Colossus.
Level up.
7 stun fires, but no destruction. Oh, man. That's brutal.
Happens to the best of us.
Oh, yeah. That is for sure. How's my flimsy walls holding up over there?
They're flimsy.
You just have to keep an eye on them. They're Calamite. They're the Dryad. The weakness that she has with trees is definitely made up for in other areas. I mean, the bees, the slimes, and the Nimbus are just mean. Got a little lag spike there.
It's the range as well. Like, the range is what really...
Yeah, the range is incredible with them.
Each one of them has got, like, really good range. Slimes can be pernickety from time to time, but then...
Yep.
You just gotta get used to them. How their pattern is. It's the same at every defense, you just gotta get used to them.
Definitely. I mentioned it earlier on stream, I really hope some of those proposed changes on the Dryad actually go through. I think that would be really good. In fact, she may even be just too strong if those changes go through. She may end up getting the nerf bat a little because she's just too powerful. They're just the changes for them. The proposed changes are just absolutely perfect. In my mind, they're exactly what the Dryad needs. You know, changing the trees, changing the way she throws it on the ground, all that. You don't have 6 mana, do you?
Yeah.
Where you at? Which one of these adepts are you?
Yeah, it's me here. Yeah, it's me here. Remember, you could tell with the cat with the red tail.
Oh, that's true. Got the kitty cat with the red tail.
Yeah. Kakarot, or whatever his name is.
I borrowed the mana for you and then it got upgraded. It's alright, as long as it's upgraded.
I want my money back.
There's a bug in the game right now, Owen, that's restricting that. It's on all platforms. It's very irritating. But the last patch kind of, you know, fix 10 bugs, create 2 more. One of those kind of things.
Yep.
Which, you know, it happens. Come on, Colossus, get that assassin off me. Omni used to swear by you, and now he leaves you parked in the garage.
Yeah, it's only if I had mine.
Boy, I almost took a dip there. Holy crap, that was close.
Where is the bad boy, like? Where is he?
They haven't announced it yet, Owen. I think, I mean, we're all pretty anxious to hear some info on it. That is for certain.
You're almighty now. I bless thee.
There's definitely going to be some big stuff coming though. you know, I've paid attention to the trendy hype train for what, almost 4 years now, and every time that they've tried to keep something so secret that it's just seemed obvious that they were trying to keep secrets, it has always been something big, like the trials, the first and second Wipe-ageddons. You know, there was 2 major wipes in early access. Every time, all that stuff, you knew something was coming, but you just didn't know what it was. Now, with the wipes, they gave everybody plenty of notice. But that didn't stop people from raging. You know that. Yeah, that one, Sky is on the... It's on the bug forums already. So I know it's been reported. I'm not sure who reported it, but I did see that one there. Got fat loot over there. You expect me to actually watch my lane? I gotta go see what it is. All that for a low roll medallion. I don't know when. I mean, once again, that's another thing that we just all assume is going to come in the next update, you know? Assuming that the new hero will be the Barbarian. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Eagle Gamer. I do appreciate it a ton. All I hope, I'm so sketched out about using melee heroes. All I hope is that the Barbarian has some way to heal himself. If he doesn't have some sort of a self-heal, I'll probably never end up using him. But I am excited about him coming, though. You know, same thing there, assuming it's going to be a dual wield type situation. Like the original game.
Wow. Blitz, how's it going?
Come on, Blitz. Oh, man. Did you hear Omni calling you? He just jumped right on top of my lap. Go lay down, Blitz. I got you a nice little box to kick it in over there. I'll keep cut a little hole in it so you can play in it. Come on, go box. I know you're there.
Get out of the way, goddammit.
Nope, another blue. Good gosh. I don't play DD1 anymore, Owen. I actually logged in. God dang it, Blitz. No. I logged in to play it a couple of months ago. And all the stuff I had previously had laying on the ground all over my tavern was all gone, and I got mad and uninstalled. Now I did have an absolute ton of mana stored up in the bank. I'm assuming they paid me back in mana for all that stuff. What's going on there, Chaos? Well, thanks there, Eagle Gamer. I appreciate it. Are we going to get booted out, or did somebody just not hit the button? Oh, Stanley says he's bugged.
All I've got is leave party on my end.
Oh. You didn't show anything else?
Yeah, it just says leave party, that's all.
We'll just, I guess, leave party and I'll rejoin you?
Alright, okay.
Yeah, I plan on doing a viewer run about once a week on, or live stream with viewer runs about once a week on every platform. I'd like to do a day on PC, a day with, you know, a day on PS4 and a day on Xbox.
Just let it run down.
9 more seconds. It's going to do that really irritating sound. There it is.
It's rigged, man. Rigged. Consecutive win bonus.
I think I did, Nacro. I'm not positive. The last time I logged in, I had quite a few. Oh, that's weird, and you're still in the group. I'll send you another invite here. Just build your own. How's that? No. Nobody's down for that build your own lane. I don't know if that's gonna hold up. I don't have that much. Or do I have it all? Oh no, I'll tell you in a minute.
What are you doing here?
Well, it was down before you threw it on the ground there.
God's sake.
You gotta decide, Omni. You gotta make that choice. Because you know once I start throwing it on the ground, I'm not gonna stop. Alright, I'm out. I got 20 more.
Yeah, that's perfect. See, look, there we go.
Yeah, we got a ram up here too. This will be a face roll. Face rolling. Yeah, the Ramsters are actually really good. They're Chaos, but you just have to be careful with them. They're very, very strong, but in Chaos 7 they get targeted by the Cobalts dive bombing into them very, very frequently. So you have to... You definitely have to watch out for that. What you talking about?
I says I know that you've got big fans here, eh? They're them to dropping your mana. Gee, damn it.
Hey, these guys aren't even going to get in range of that Ramster. That was a complete waste. Or no, there it goes. It got one shot off out of that first group. I guess it'll hit the Lady Orcs though. There it goes. It's getting some activity now. Get him, Ramster! See, look at that. Just those few shots, 12.3 million damage. Ramsters are beast. It's just, like I said, in Chaos 7, they're just going to get targeted by the Cobalts. But they have no, Ramsters have no, no hard counter. So, Cyborgs, the Shield Goblins, Geodes, their hard counter is the Cobalt. So, as long as you can kill the Cobalts before they take out your Ramsters, they're very strong. They got decent range. It's not the, you know, it's not the best of the range defenses out there, but it's got decent range, and it, you know, hits the whole pack. So it's definitely a lane clearer. I know, just trying to mix it up. I never give the Skelly Walls any love. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Ren Exordium. I do appreciate it a ton. What up, Bach? How you doing? Well, welcome back.
watching us chilling and killing while we kill the Legion.
They're both really good, Owen. I would use them both. Thanks for subscribing, Steven. Yeah, the Hailstorm's really good. You know, everything else, of course, is the regular Apprentice Towers, but the Hailstorm's very strong. Yeah, but when I did... Now, I've done the playthroughs several times now. The first one, I did heavy cannon... Or not heavy cannonball, cannons with Stunfire in Poison Dart Towers. And then the next one in Chaos 2, I did heavy cannon... Or cannonballs with Stunfire and Flamethrowers. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Marin. I do appreciate it a ton. Get wrecked, Slekelion. My flame auras are not... Well, I don't have... There's none that are at tier 1 on the map anywhere. They're like 440,000 or something like that. They're not as high as you can get them to, but I like the range. So I maximize the range on it big time.
There is one. There's one here that hasn't been upgraded.
Is there? What is it? The DPS on them? 400 something? Or?
Yeah, 433. Crit damage is 361k.
Nice. Yeah, so, I mean, I just go for the maximum range. You know, all about that range for me. Love it. Thanks for subscribing there, Seamus. I do appreciate it very much. You guys are the best. Bunch of new subscribers tonight. Welcome to the channel. Oh, look at Slekelion trying to get around that skeleton there. Oh crap, did I put the bomb inside again? I did, didn't I? Yeah, I did. And I'll put another one outside and then blow them both up. There we go. And it just will not proc when you want it to proc. The charge shot won't with this. I'm thinking charging it up manually may just be the way to go. I mean, if there's an extra shard slot and I can't figure out what to use, then charge shot would be the natural choice. Oh, I still use the old one there. Oh, and this is just a test. I'm still trying to find a legendary version of all of them so I can do an honest comparison. But I'm pretty sure the McManus is going to win out. That's the one I usually use. It's just such a beast. This one is, like I said, this is not a good one. It's the Gibbler's 45th Grid Locker.
Go, go! Slekelion!
Slekelion gonna get owned. Two shots. I mean, you take out just about every boss with two shots. So if you, I mean, if you had a monk pet, all those bosses would all be one shot probably. Try cannonballs with stun and flamethrowers there, Bach. That's what I used my last time through. I had pretty good luck with it. If you look at my Xbox playlist, I show the first Chaos 1 win, the first Chaos 2 win, all that stuff. So go to that Xbox One playlist and look. You know, it doesn't matter what platform you're on, it's going to be the same. That's the current state of the game when I played through it there. Another Select Kellyanne.
No. Quibbly actually targeted me for a change.
Quibbly wasn't having your shenanigans.
Hey now. Hey now.
What's the hero I build with? I use all the heroes to build. This match I used, what? Monk. The Monk, the EV2, and the Abyss Lord, it looks like. Dang it, man. Why do I constantly hit the wrong dang thing? Oh, I let the charge shot go too early. Where's Zappa at? Zappa gonna be dead before I get over there. Man, it just mows down that lane. It's in Chaos 1. Bach, there's a shard called Stunfire, and it gives your cannonball a chance on hit to stun the target. It's really helpful. Nah, the McManus drops in the Chaos Trials maps. Woohoo. Getting dive bombed like crazy down here. Loots, loots, loots. What is it? There's a McManus right there. Purple one. This is what I really want to see. Oh man, low rolls. I finally started a good stretch of getting a bunch of medallions. It's called Stunfire. Let me see if I have one available here I can show you. Oops. It's probably slotted. There it is right there. But I'm pretty sure that drops in Chaos 1. A 25% chance on hit to stun target for 3 seconds. Anyway, that is ridiculously helpful, that shard is. And then later on in Chaos 5, you'll get the heavy cannonball shard, which is even better. Man, I'm getting low rolls on relics all day, today and yesterday. Like bottom of the barrel low.
I had to leave party again.
Oh, did you? It continued right through for me that time.
Yeah, I still had to click leave party before I was able to click continue.
Huh. That's weird. Well, you send me a party invite then.
Yeah, try the other way again, yeah. What map did we get?
Sewers. You want to do it? You want me to do it? What do you want to do?
No, yeah, I'll do it. Well, looks like Stanley wants to. I suppose we'll let him. Sten.
I just gotta watch your placement of the flamethrowers. Pretty much the key with the flamethrower, since you want to put them up front, is, you know, say that tree is the wall. You wouldn't want to put a flamethrower right here, because the ranged mobs are going to throw at the tree, and it's going to hit the flamethrower. But like if you put a flamethrower over here, pointed that way, then nothing would hit it. The flyers will still aggro to it, but nothing else will. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nothing wrong with that there, Privilege. If you could do that every day, you'd be in great shape. But that would require a weekly quest in the mix, odds are. Or a really long day, like 18 hours or something. I mean, if you had a weekly and multiple dailies, you can get that pretty easily in like 4 or 5 hours of play. Well, maybe not 5. 6 to 8 probably, I bet. Man, let me tell you, the Michigan football team won today. And if they wouldn't have won today, it would have been a very unhappy time for me.
Yeah.
The wife went to Michigan, the college, you know. And,
All right.
man, she is through and through big time fan. If their football team does badly, she takes it all out on me. It's my fault.
Hashtag blame you. Hashtag blame juice.
Not one 22,000 relic, and actually I did get a good one earlier. I can't say that. I got one when I was playing with Side earlier. I got a 22.8, which, you know, nothing wrong with that. That's for darn sure. Not even gonna bother opening the rest of this. Just terrible rolls. Bunch of Call of the Kobold shards here just now. Same thing with that one. If I wanted to get it, I wouldn't be able to find it. I just cracked open 2 of them that I'm going to sell. I think that is it right there. Yeah, 22,865. I got that one earlier today. That's a solid piece right there. At 22,500, I'll probably just get rid of that. Oh, I went through them a little while ago, Necro. They're hardly organized, but I did, I went through and put a bunch of shards in relics. In fact, I'll add that one there and put 3 more shards in it. And then put some shards in weapons, too, to free up bag space. But that's my pet and miscellaneous pet stuff bag. That's just kind of a bag full of random loot I found over the last few days. I've been trying to move all the relics over to this bag though, so I can shard them. If you're in Chaos 6 and you're still working on the 2 bags that you start with, hats off to you. That would be some serious inventory management right there.
Yep.
How many bags you have, Omni?
I think I've got 9. Yeah, 9.
Yeah, so you've got a ton of bags.
One of the maximum.
Well, the max now is 8, so you're one above the current max.
I'm sure I got one. I'm sure when the conversion thing we'd have got like 1 extra.
Yeah.
I remember right anyway. That was just how that went.
Yeah, hats off to you all. That's the very first thing I did when I started playing the game. Now, when I started playing it, the only way you could get in and start playing it was to buy it. So it included some gems. But I went right for the inventory space right away, right out of the gates. But that's definitely some fine inventory management on you guys' part. That's for darn sure. Wow, made it to C7 with 2 bags. I finally saw you there, Yo Blue. Or I don't remember. I went on the PlayStation and the Xbox last night. Was it PlayStation or Xbox that you play on? I think it was PlayStation. In the last 4 years, Necro, they did one little promotional event, which was like sign up for their newsletter or follow them on Twitter or do something like that they offered a few gems. But that's the only time I've ever seen them do anything. I'm pretty sure that they'll... I mean, that's the premium currency. That's how they make a living. Yeah, PlayStation. Yeah, I logged onto the PlayStation last night and got the update downloaded. Last week's update. And I saw your name on there, so... What's going on, Con? How you doing?
Yo, yo.
Yeah, it would be awesome. But, I mean, like I said, that's pretty standard in the free-to-play world. Where, you know, I mean, in most games, the greatest luxury you can have is more inventory. You know? Doing good there, Cacti. Cacti Knight. For some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason it always reminds me of Terraria. I think it's because I go to go for that cactus armor right out of the gates every time. It's like the last 3 or 4 playthroughs I did. If I didn't have some cactus armor and a cactus sword by the end of day 1, I was bummed.
I usually go straight for chests on the chest, and then I'll try and get...
Yeah, well, I mean, I get the cactus armor out looking for chests, pretty much. If I found a bunch of chests, then I wouldn't sweat the armor near as much. Greg, what's going on? What do we got? Boots. Getting all the booties. Low substat rolls. Yeah, I mean, if you can do it, if you can maintain sanity and do it there, privilege, then by all means. Now, all shards have the same chance to drop, depending on what tier they're in, depending on how many shards are in that pool. There's no rarity factor on shards, though, as far as, like, this one drops more than that one. It seems like there is, but there isn't. Like, if there's 30 shards in that chaos tiered shard pack, then it's a 1 in 30 chance or whatever. I like Mana Bomb. It's a lot of fun, Calamine. I'm actually planning on doing a Mana Bomb Hero Spotlight really soon. Because Mana Bomb is a blast to play. It doesn't get much love, and it decimates rollers. It's fun, you know. You don't want to go blow a bunch of stuff up. What the heck? I think Gold Blitz is getting into stuff again. I just heard a very, very peculiar sound over in the corner. He's been very feisty today. I don't know what his deal is.
Wow. Blitz. Come annoy him again.
Oh, he's been extremely feisty.
Blitz, really up, buddy.
Do I have a Lavamancer vid? Yeah, there's one Lavamancer hero damage spotlight, the way I play my Lavamancer. But there's a couple of different alternatives with the Lavamancer. I play the ability power one-shot Lavamancer just to one-shot rollers. Because it's fun. But like, you can do a really good hero damage melee build with the Lavamancer as well and go punch things. But yeah, exclamation spotlights in chat will get you a link to the playlist, and you look through that and find them all. Voice is going again. Probably do maybe one more run after this one. I think my voice is going to take a dump on me here tonight. There was a... That must have been with a monk boost.
And the Gattle fireworks, I think.
It was a combo deal.
I think everybody was all up in there.
Yeah, yeah, that one definitely got a little activity. What do we got? Ooh, another good medallion. 2 good medallions today. And this one's got a good defense speed roll on it, but the crit damage is low. Ah, man.
Unlucky.
That's alright. It'll go on a 20 DU defense. 22,874. That's a pretty good piece right there. No doubt about it.
Got a decent totem, but who needs that? Who needs a totem? I don't need no sticking one. It did it again, yeah, I've got a click with the party.
Huh. Very strange. I would just use the original 4 personally, probably, Johnny. How many deadly strikes should you use? All of them that you have. You want to do it? You want me to do it? What do you want to do?
I want to do it.
Alright.
I'll finish it out.
Alrighty. You say so.
I'll finish. Go.
I would put it deadly. If you're just now in Chaos 4, I would use every deadly strikes that you have on something. Now, I wouldn't bother farming deadly strikes. Say you only got 1 and you want 2. I wouldn't bother with it yet, but it's up to what you want to do, you know? Omni's got his little experimental builds he's been wanting to play with tonight. He's been pretty strong.
I'm hoping that I can get away with on this.
I'm sure you can. One of us is going to have to stay over there and handle the flyers on that far side. Thanks for subscribing there, William. Chaos 5's just tough, you know? I mean, the assassins are one of the hardest learning curves in the game until you stack up your hero health high enough. But yeah, I mean, Chaos 5, you can use the original 4 pretty easily. Thanks for subscribing, polarized person. Oh, I hear you there, Calamine. I bought 4 shard packs yesterday, trying to get a couple more power transfers. Spent 2,000 defender medals, and didn't get one. Which, I mean, that was only 4, obviously. But I was hoping to at least get 1, you know? Elric's got your Armageddon there, Omni. That's awesome. Elric, you need to go wave that around in front of Omni. He's been looking for that for days.
I'm gonna kick you.
I just now noticed that.
Kick you, I swear.
Totem, Vampiric Raid. I'm using for the little Mystics Healy Snake there. I personally use a Medallion. I think I'm using a Medallion. Let me look. Or no, I'm using a Mark. I got defense, crit, damage, deadly strikes, and combined power on it. That doesn't mean it's the best thing to use. I just ended up throwing that in there. The combined power is just a novelty as well. I wouldn't bother using that unless you're going to be having a lot of sand traps down.
Okay, so I've actually got a lot more I thought left over.
Well, just come throw it on the ground, man.
See here then.
Oh, you lose your charge from the secondary if you use your abilities. I guess that's to be expected, but I wanted to jump up in the air and then shoot you.
Not happening.
Oh, it's gonna happen. There you go. It happened.
Shooting me and everything.
Thank you very much, there, Polarized. I do appreciate it a ton.
My eye. My eye.
Yeah, I use a gaming mouse and keyboard, Robert. I use a Razer Naga. I'm very used to having all the side buttons. So I use the Razer Naga mouse, and I use a Logitech G110 for the keyboard. I actually am due for a keyboard upgrade. I don't know what I'm going to go with. There's a lot of options in gaming keyboards now. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Ren. I do appreciate it. Yeah, Sandstorm's a good pet. The thing with Dragolich is Dragolich affects every bit of damage that's taken, so it makes your defenses and everything hit harder. Where Sandstorm is just you. Actually, Sandstorm used to stack. I don't think it does anymore. Or not stack, but you could share it. You could run up to next to your friend and pop it, and both would be affected. But I don't believe it does anymore. I'm going to get another keyboard, but I want to get a quieter keyboard. I'm really happy with the microphone I use. And I want to stick with it, but it's really, really sensitive. Even it's turned way down right now, and it's still just really sensitive. So, I'm going to go for, you know, I want to stick with a mechanical keyboard, but I want to go with a quieter. Definitely find a quieter one. That way you guys don't have to listen to me mashing keys like that. I'm a keyboard masher. Yeah, it's a big tease in there, Joseph. Oh, switch to the controller. How you liking that, Twinkie? Somebody told me earlier that your Xbox controller will work on your PC if you have a Bluetooth controller or whatever on your motherboard. One of the easiest ways there, Nacro, is with the monk. Exclamation nuke in chat. Yeah, there's Khan knows about the monk. Oh, the nuke monk. Such a meanie. Looks like we all took that lane. I guess I'll go watch another one. Yeah, monks are really good. It's one of my favorite heroes. But, you know, I mean, I was a big monk fan from the original game, so I came into DD2 very biased about the monk. Oh, I've never used the Steam controller. People say it works really good with DD2. I guess you probably have to get used to it, used to how to use it. That one's in that hero playlist too, Necro. The video is called the One-Shot Lavamancer, but I don't think I have, or as a matter of fact, I know I don't have a bot command for it. So if you do exclamation playlists in chat, it'll get you a link to the playlist, and you can see all the hero spotlights there. That's actually my biggest problem, Pally, when I switch over and play on the Xbox or the PS4, is that I've played so many games for so long with a keyboard and mouse. It feels more natural to me playing with a keyboard and mouse than it does a controller. But with a controller, you get that kickback benefit, you know? You get to sit back in your seat and chillax a little.
The ultimate lazy.
Nothing wrong with it. I've been getting a little laggy tonight for sure, Sky. I've had a few little rubber bandy moments tonight.
It happens quite often, actually.
Yeah, that Adapt Tower is very good. Air control con. It does great. The link didn't work. Well, I must have typed something in wrong then. Necro, if the link isn't working. It's right on the front page of my channel, though. Let me see. Oh, the link worked for me. I don't know. I just clicked on it and it popped up the playlist. Is it a regional thing, maybe?
Possibly.
It's the only thing I can figure it might be. Thank you very much for subscribing there, Ryder. Wow, just barely clipped a Lady Orc with the side of one of these charged up, and it's still just completely smashed her. Uh-oh. Like, gate lock alright over there? Oh, come on. You know the bad news that means, though, Omni, if I end up liking manually charging up the shot, it means more right clicking.
Not again.
Every game I play, I end up right clicking just randomly by accident. And like in Fortnite, if you right click, it smashes what you just built in front of you.
Almost smashy smash.
And oh, I do that way too much. Everybody's like, quit playing the monk. You know, the things about future games, I mean, you know, Fortnite's obviously still in development. That's got a long way to come. I'm hoping that Fortnite takes the right moves, because I love the whole thought of the game. But I mean, I completely can understand every single complaint that people have had about it with the pay model and everything else. I mean, they're all legitimate complaints, you know, every one of them are. I'm looking forward to that new, half of the chat will laugh at me, the other half of the chat will agree with me. But there's going to be a new Harvest Moon game out that's supposed to be pretty close to the original in play style. I'm going to play that. I've actually been debating on playing Paladins for quite a while now. I was actually looking at it again last night, to be honest with you. Last night I was looking up a bunch of stuff on kind of trying to decide something new to add to the channel. You know, right now, basically, it's Orcs Must Die, Unchained, DD2 with a sprinkling of Paladins and a sprinkling of the Long Dark. But I would definitely, I would like to do a full Subnautica playthrough again, now that the Cure is in the game and more of the story is finished. I still have to finish the story mode of the Long Dark. And to be honest with you, all a developer would have to tell me is, all they'd have to do is say the words Borderlands 3 and I'd pull out my credit card. Right then. It's just walls there, Melly Gaming. Just exclamation walls. I still haven't played Slime Rancher either. In fact, I may look at that here tonight. I've played all the Borderlands games, Joseph. I'm a big fan. I got a Hyperion tattoo. I mean, so yeah, I've definitely played them. Yeah, I got about a 12-inch Hyperion tattoo on my right calf. Yeah, it shows the tag on the lane tags there, Leslie. You can see it. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for tonight, though. Thank you all a ton for coming by. I really appreciate it. Cutting it a little bit short again tonight, even though it's Saturday night, just because I've got a bunch of video editing to do. And I want to maybe even get a little bit more footage recorded. But anyway, like I said, thank you all very, very much. Omni, as always, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks very much.
You are the best.
Bye-bye.
And see you guys next time.